Hey guys, I'm Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel. If you have yet to subscribe to this channel, definitely hit that subscribe button below and also make sure to hit the notification bell so you know the next time I upload a new video. And make sure to like this video. It helps me out. I appreciate it. So today I'm going to do my February favorites. I know it's like almost mid-March, but alas, here we are. This is how things happen, you know? I have quite a few things. I've realized yikes, the culmination of things that have piled up. But I wanted to show you and give you a better idea like who I am through what I'm showing you my favorites and not just making it about beauty, because I'm not just about beauty, but lifestyle and fashion and my plants and all that stuff. So I want to toss it all in there so you can kind of get more of a round view of myself. So a little bit more of a dynamic view of myself. So I'm going to start off with skincare and then jump into beauty, and then we'll do like fashion and accessories and then planty stuff. So skincare, you guys know my first and foremost love is skincare because it's the way that you protect your skin that makes your makeup look so good if you wear makeup and if you don't. You know me, honestly, 7 days out of the week I don't have makeup on. The only thing I have on is my brows, and if I do have makeup on, I'm either filming or shooting, you know, doing a photo shoot. So I really want to make sure that my skincare is taken care of supremely. So through that love, like I've discovered all these different products that I really think are worth the money and worth the investment, because your skin is your biggest organ in your body, and therefore that should definitely be worth the investment. So one of my most favorite things, and this is a recent love, is the Peter Thomas Roth Potency Serum. Now this was sent to me, so I was able to try it before it was released to the public, and just because it was sent to me does not mean I'm going to that will determine my views or not. But I actually really like this. I love any brightening serum, and this is a vitamin C based serum, but it's 50 times the power of vitamin C, and it's also brightening and it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, firmness, uneven skin tone, texture, and brightness. This really has, especially here underneath my makeup, I have a few blemishes, or I guess, you know, dark spots from blemishes that are healing up from zits that I've had. Let's be real, I had my period and had zits, and like that's what happens. But this really has proved to help lighten them up, and that was like the most important thing for me. I was like, if this really works, let's see if it really does like brighten up my skin tone, and it really did lighten up these spots. I've been really impressed with this. This is really everything you kind of need in this serum. Really, you need like a hydrating serum for sure to make sure your skin is injected with moisture, but then anything else you need for preventative skincare, which I am such an advocate for preventative skincare. This is really everything you need, so I highly recommend this. You can get this of course on their website, but you also can pick it up at Sephora. Definitely run out and go get it, and you can get a sample of this. Try it for a week, try it for 2 weeks. Make sure they like give you a healthy sample, like a full sample, because I know they be out here trying to skimp on them samples. I'm like, it's free, what you try to skimp on? Next up, and something that is very similar but really focuses on the preventative aspect or the rejuvenative aspect for fine lines, is the Peter Thomas Roth Unwrinkle Turbo Face Serum. And this really helps with any fine lines that you currently do have, or helps prevent areas of which fine lines would come, which most people is their smile lines, and of course forehead wrinkles, and right in between the brow from facial expressions. Duh, that's normal, right? So if you want to prevent that, I highly recommend using this. You get a really healthy amount. It's 1 fluid ounce. You also get 1 fluid ounce in this as well, just so you know. This is on the pricier end of things, but my gosh, it is amazing. It really does work, and I can't echo it enough. If you want to keep your skin young and youthful, use preventative skincare, so you don't have to do any type of work or get anything done, just use a topical serum, some type of ointment or liquid on your skin and keep it young, plump, and healthy, and you should be good to go. Next, again, preventative skincare. This is the Retinol Fusion PM Night Serum. This is pure and potent microencapsulated retinol. Now this is only 1.5% with vitamin C and E. This comes with a little dropper, and I use this after I've already washed, I've toned, and I put my essence on. Then I go in with this, and this helps start all of my nightly serums. This is really great for anti-aging. I can't exclaim and shout to the rooftops how much I love retinols. I have very, very tough skin, a very strong skin. I went through 3 spouts of Accutane when I was younger because I had really, really cystic, rough cystic acne, and any topical medication you can think of, tried it. Any of those, I have like acne medications from a dermatologist, tried it. So my skin's been through a lot. So it really can take a lot of really strong clinical skincare, which is what all Peter Thomas Roth is. It's all clinical skincare, so it's really strong. So if you are someone with really sensitive skin, I would say either start with this maybe once a week, then after a few weeks increase to twice a week. Don't just start every single day. Now I use this every single day and my skin's completely fine, but again, my skin is very strong and it can withstand a lot. But if you have sensitive skincare, definitely try this starting once a week. And if this is still too strong, you can definitely get a version from The Ordinary, which will not be as strong or as potent as this, but it'll help kind of warm your skin up and get it used to these type of topicals. Next, more brightening skincare from Peter Thomas Roth. Can you tell I love them? I just actually really love them. I love Peter Thomas Roth stuff, and I was like, I've seen such a dramatic change in my skin, how supple it is, how soft it is, how nourished it is, how moisturized, the youthfulness of my skin, how luminous my skin is looking, and it's all from their products. I really, 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 really recommend their products. And again, this video is not sponsored. I just really love their products. So this is the vitamin C of an orange Camu Camu brightening serum. So there's a Camu Camu line, there's a Potent C line, there's a Wrinkle line, and then this one is, there's like a nightly like retinol line. They all have like their own specific collection. So this comes from the vitamin C collection. This is another brightening serum, so it's like a little bit of a different option. This one is a lot stronger and you will see results a lot faster, but over time you will see results with this. And I just kind of want to show both because I've used this for a very long time, and then I started using this earlier this month. And they both work wonderfully. They're both for fine lines and wrinkles and uneven skin tone. But this potency works a lot faster and stuff. It's definitely a lot more active versus this one is definitely, it definitely works. It just, you know, she takes her time. She takes her time, but it works. So I definitely want to recommend both of these. This is a brightening oil now. So those are brightening serums. This is a brightening oil, and this is the Carez, which one is this one? This is the Carez Vitamin C Active Brightening Oil. This I use mostly, actually I use this morning and night, yeah. So I don't know if you're supposed to use it morning and night, but I use it morning and night. And there's actually, if you can see, little rose petals right there on the bottom, which is really sweet. I actually really love the Carez packaging, and it has wild rose in it. And I use that along with all the other brightening oils to seal in all those serums. And it's really nice. It has a really great dropper on it. It smells really good. And in combination with all the other brightening oils, my gosh, will you be glowing. Like, your skin is beaming. It is gorgeous. So you can also use this as a third option, but if you don't want to go for one of these two, you could totally get this. This you only get, it's 0.5 fluid ounces, and then these you get 1 fluid ounce. So just so you kind of know the difference. And lastly, my new, well, it's not really new, I kind of got this actually over Christmas. I've been using it for months, but my favorite sealant. I use this to seal in all of my topicals, my essences, my toners, my moisturizers, to seal everything in after I put all that on morning and night. I use the Dr. Pericombe Chia Serum. This is an amazing, super impactful nourishment topical, and you really can feel that it's so, like it sinks into your skin. It holds all the moistures in, but you don't get this like tacky, oily feeling. You just feel like, okay, yeah, she's moisturized, she's good, and everything I just did, all that work I just did, putting on all those topicals, all those serums, all those gels, all those creams, is in there, and it's in there to stay. So I definitely recommend this. Dr. Perricombe's products all are amazing, and they deserve all the credit they get. Let's get into the makeup. I have quite a few things. Again, I'm gonna reiterate, I don't wear makeup every day for sure, but I am a makeup artist. I have clients all the time. I've actually had a lot of clients. I did 2 music videos. Well, I guess technically I did 3 videos for one artist and then 1 video for another. So I did 4 videos in the last month, and it's been crazy, but it's been so much fun. So I've definitely been able to try out some new products, and even some new products that were my shade because the artist could have been lighter or darker than me. So it was great. So a bunch of things. First, I'm gonna go through some brushes because they're brushes and they're fun. I have a few here. First brush that I'm obsessed with if I am doing a full beat, usually do makeup like this, which is a little bit more dewy and glowy, is the bronze brush from Marc Jacobs. This brush, I thought it was, you know, this is the number 12 brush, by the way. I thought it was just all about the hype because Marc Jacobs and all of his products are, you know, aesthetically gorgeous, and they are. I completely agree, they're absolutely gorgeous, but I get it. And it's like, oh, because it's so expensive, but I get it. This brush is gorgeous. It's nice and packed with fibers and bristles, but not too packed. I do use this for bronzing, and it's perfect because it really does get perfectly into like the cheekbone area, and it's perfect sized for the forehead, and it blends and blurs all of the product out perfectly, and it's so soft. It picks up the perfect amount of product. There's nothing more I can say. Like, next, for a powder brush, ironically because it's a little bit smaller, I've been loving this Wet n Wild collection. I got this I think before it launched a few months back, and this is like the rose gold collection, and this is the P60 powder brush. I love that they thought about it and they put finger grooves right in there, and it's perfect for really getting down in there and just doing a nice light wash of powder all over your face. I also love that it's a domed brush and that the bristles are packed. Clearly, I used this recently, so my powder's coming out of it. And the bristles aren't too packed, but it's also not too loose because I hate powder brushes that are too like flimsy, and it feels like you're kind of like pushing too hard onto your face, where it's like, I just want to do like a light dusting, and even if I wanted to do a little bit more of a vigorous dusting of powder, it could do both. So this whole collection actually is really good. Would I get all the brushes in it? No, but I have a few brushes that I really like. Another 3 brushes that I like, 2 are from the Eye collection, and this is the P20, which is this crease brush, nice and fluffy, a little bit longer. This is definitely an all over wash, all over the crease, just gets really well in there, and this will beautifully lay down and blend out colors wonderfully. And then this brush, the P10, this is definitely a way more dense brush. This is really, really good for one, inner corner, perfect. Gets right in there, and 2, I love this. This is my number 1 use of the brush, is for blowing out the lower lash line. If you see my looks, you know that I love a very heavy lower lash line, coated in color and blended out to perfection. This is the brush that does it, and it's like, I think $5. All these brushes are super inexpensive. I mean, amazing. Now I'm gonna tell you, I mean, I live in New York, so everything's sold out like all the time because it's New York and everything's sold out all the time. So for me, I would say definitely recommend getting these brushes on the website, but then they're shipping, so it's kind of like at that point. But if you have, you know, Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, Duane Reade, definitely check them out first. But for me, they've all been sold out, so definitely get your backups and get your collection online. And the last of the face brushes is their highlight brush. And this is the P75. This one is really, really lovely. It's perfect for if you want to just lightly coat an area. Also, if you want to completely cover an area, it fits perfectly on your cheekbones. It's perfect for your nose and like your Cupid's bow and even the top of your chin. It's just a really great. It's nicely packed. It's not too packed of a bristle brush, but it's also long enough as well. Two more brushes. This brush I talk about all the time, but I really do love it. It's a Morphe brush, but I actually don't know the number because there's no number on it. It was from one of those like belt bags, but it's just a dense blending brush, and it really is so perfect for really smoking out the outer wing of, or sorry, the outer corner of the eye. And then my last brush is the Heavenly Skin brush, and this is by It Cosmetics. I got this brush, and when I first got it, I definitely used it, and then I stopped because I started using beauty blenders, you know, beauty sponges, so I stopped using it. But then I got a new mascara, and, oh sorry, a new foundation, and I wanted a brush to blend out the foundation, and I picked up this one, and I haven't put it down since. I've been using it for months. It just is really well made. It's really sturdy in the hand, and also it is so densely packed. Look at that, so densely packed, and it really does blend out foundation beautifully. So definitely check this out. I believe they have it at Sephora and Ulta. Okay, next, one eyeshadow palette, and that is the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place. This palette is amazing. I just used it on one of those artists for a music video. I mean, I've used it so many times. Like you can see on my Instagram, I've tagged them a ton because I use it all the time. This orange is absolute perfection. Like this whole palette is so pigmented and amazing. I just dug into this orange to the point where there's like a little bit of a dig, you see in there? I've kind of like dug in there because I've used it so much. This yellow, perfect. It actually works my skin tone, amazing. I haven't even touched this purple yet, but I'm so excited. This purple and this like seafoam green. And then I've used this, which was amazing. I used this actually on Valentine's Day, and I've used this red also. This whole palette is phenomenal, and it's so inexpensive. This is my first Juvia's Place palette, and I totally now understand the hype because it is as good as everybody says it is. Now, for powder bronzers, I have 3 because I've really been into like bronzing and just highlighting, like, so just pretty much strobing with bronzer and going. And also this has been really helpful with my clients, so I use this when I'm on set. So it's the Park Avenue Princess palette. This palette is perfect. It is so perfect for clients and makeup artists, for your kids, because there's such an amazing range of shades. I actually use this color to contour and this color to bronze. So I use Princess Cut to contour, and I use Angle to bronze, and it's perfect. This looks so beautiful on darker clients, and this as well. Like, it's just perfect. And honestly, this feels amazing in the hand. It's really heavy, so I highly recommend this. Now, for individual bronzers, mostly for me at home, I am obsessed with the new Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzers. So I have 2 shades here, Tawny, which looks like this, and Mahogany, which looks like this. So you can see the different shades. So you can definitely see the different tones. I use this one for contouring, this one for actually bronzing. These are beautiful. You barely need to touch your brush into them, and they are so pigmented, but there's no kickback in them, which is awesome. And they're really soft powders. They blend into the skin beautifully, and they also do not make me look too orange. I cannot stand bronzers that make me look orange. I don't get that. That is very confusing. Why did they do that? I don't know. But these bronzers are awesome, and once you get one of these, you won't need like another bronzer because these have so much product in them. They're the perfect size. Amazing. Definitely run out and get at least one of these. See if you can find like a contour and a bronze, and you're good to go. For concealers, there's 2 concealers I've just been using religiously non-stop, and that has been the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, and I use the shade Medium to highlight my under eyes and Medium Tan to spot conceal, and the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I use Medium to highlight and Tan to spot conceal. I actually mix these 2 shades together because the undertones are different, but together they are perfect. Also, the formulas mixed together are perfect. I highly recommend checking out both of these concealers. Are awesome. The Milk Concealer has Lotus Chamomile in it, and it also has Marshmallow Root. Gives it like this really flexible coverage. Both of these are awesome. Them together is magic. For primers, the two that I've been using and reaching for religiously, one is to really hold the makeup onto my face, the foundation onto my face, and one is just to illuminate my face, because as you can see, your girl lives for the dewy glow. First one is Becca Backlight Priming Filter. So it's a primer, but it's an illuminating primer. It's kind of hard to see, but it's an illuminating primer. And I use this before, obviously, I put my foundation on, and it really gives my foundation just this lovely incandescent glow. And it really makes my skin look really fresh. And then my literal face glue, I love to call it, because that's what it is. This is glue for your foundation. It's insane. It's Korean skincare and it's so amazing. It's the J1 Jelly Pack Dramatic Firming Skin with improved elasticity and pore smoothing. It looks like this. It is ginormous. Comes with a pump. Amen. And this is so sticky. It literally feels like glue, and your foundation just will not move. I promise you, if you have oily skin, like hello, I do, I have very oily skin, this will become your best friend for makeup application, because it will actually make the makeup stay on your face. Cheeks, blush. Blush, I've been really into cream products lately. Really into cream products. It helps make me look really young and really youthful. And to get that look, I've been using the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheeks. Today I used Perk, which is definitely more of a peachy undertone with these like glitter reflex in it. It's gorgeous. And then another favorite is Rally, and this is more of a mauve pink. It's coming up a little bit more purple on screen, which I don't know why, but it is more of a mauve pink in person, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I like to apply these by taking my fingers and rubbing the top of them to really warm up the product, and then just lightly patting it onto my skin. Back and forth. You can do this over a full face foundation with setting powder, and you can lightly dab it, or what you can do is take a beauty blender and then you can lightly buff the top of the product and then buff it into the skin over powder. Either way, it'll work, and they're just really, really pretty, and you can also use them on your lips as well. For a setting mist, I use the NYX Dewy Finish to really finish off and get that really nice glowy look. It's really inexpensive. I think it's like $6.99, and this is one of the better dewy face mists that I've used, because I feel like a lot of them that say illuminating, dewy, they're not actually dewy. They don't leave your skin looking glossy, which is what I want. I want to look luminous. So I've been using this and I really love it. For foundation, there's no surprise here. Sephora Make No Mistake Foundation and Concealer Stick. I am in the shade Sandalwood. The funny thing is I've been using this for a long time and I still have quite a bit left. I think I want to see if they have another shade that's just not as yellow. This comes off a little yellow on me. Now, of course, I use concealer if I'm wearing this, so that'll help neutralize it. But I really love this. Like, Sephora showed up and showed out with this, as well as the Make No Mistake concealer. That also is amazing. And that sucker is thick. That is a thick concealer. I still kind of have to play with it to see if I like it or not. But this is a really good foundation stick. This is what I use that cosmetics brush with to blend it out, and it's perfect. Also, this lasts all day on me and it does not cake. So I definitely recommend these, and these are perfect for travel. Next, face powder. No surprise here. The Wilder, I use light medium. A little insight. I actually really can't stand that mesh that they put inside of the powder. So like, it's a mesh sifter. So it helped reduce the amount of powder that comes out. And I just cut it out because I'm trying to stick a full beauty blender beauty sponge in there. And that was just not working. Because the beauty sponge was damp, and I was pushing into it, it was like kind of making the powder cake up on the mesh. So I cut it out and now it's perfect. And I use this to set my concealer under my eyes, any other concealer around my face, maybe like reduce the shine right here or just like in the middle of my nose, and it's perfect. It's so finely milled, and I also don't get any flashback from it. For brows, not much has changed. I've been using the Precisely My Brow in shade number 5 from Benefit Cosmetics. and then I've just really been brushing them out really well. I'm being really light with this. I think what I love about this is because the actual pencil itself is so tiny, you really can get small hair-like strokes in there. So I've been using that, and then to set my brows, I've actually been using the Sephora Brow Builder, and this is in soft charcoal. The one thing about this, the wiper isn't that good, so a ton of product comes out at one time. Literally a ton. So you definitely need to wipe off the product on the side of the component before you put it on, because if not, you will have actual inchworms on your eyebrows. Favorite mascara for the month for sure is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. I'm wearing that right now. This just is a classic good mascara. It is very black. I really like the brush on it. I really can get in, you know, all the nooks and crannies, and also it works really well on the lower lash line. I don't feel like I get mascara all over my lower lash line, which is the actual bane of my existence and is so annoying. Yeah, it just works really well, and it's nice and it's black, and I also love the packaging. For lips, the one lip gloss I've been using all month since I got it is the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow lip gloss. I'm wearing it right now. It's great. It's a perfect nude with a little bit of shimmer in it, and it really just makes the lips look nice and healthy and juicy and yummy. And I really like it. I really like it. I have nothing bad to say about this. Last but not least, that glow. I think I've mentioned this, but I feel like I don't understand why nobody talks about these, because they are so good. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter. This is in Goddess Glow. I love these. This is such a beautiful liquid highlighter. I have no, like, I don't understand why nobody is talking about these. These are you kidding? These are beautiful highlighters. I have them literally in all 4 shades. There's like one that's like kind of iridescent, holographic-y, one that's more lavender, this gold, which is the deepest glow, the deepest gold, and then a gilded glow, which is a little bit more frosty. But this one's my absolute favorite. It's perfect for my skin tone or any POCs. This is great, and it's also $4.99. And once you like blend that out, it's cream to powder, first of all, and it just gives you like a really nice glow. Honestly, I feel like highlighter swatches are useless. And then for a powder highlight, just the actual packaging alone is amazing. It's the Anastasia highlighter by Amrezy. I mean, gosh dang, that is gorgeous. Literally, just look at the packaging. Look at the packaging. That is stunning. I'm wearing a liquid highlighter today. I'm actually wearing the Marc Jacobs Do You liquid highlighter, but just right here. I sealed in the highlighter right here with this powder highlight, and it's just a fast fade. It's gorgeous. It is so soft. I like barely want to touch it because I love the actual design of the product. It's just perfect. It's gorgeous. Definitely get it. I don't know if it's limited edition. I don't know how long it's going to be there, but honestly, I've really been loving this whole collection of ABH. It's just really cute, and I love the size of the packaging. It's just adorable. I love it. So that is, look. That's it for beauty. Now for fashion, I have a few things I've been loving. One is actually this jacket I'm wearing. This is by Unit, but it's just essentially like a painter style jacket, and it has buttons all the way down. I like to button all the way up with a turtleneck underneath it, just because that's the vibe. It's, you know, I'm really into it. 1, it's really comfy. 2, it's denim. And 3, it's huge pockets on it, and the style is amazing. It's perfect with a nice fitted denim and either a combat boot, Nikes, Vans. It just looks good with anything. Also looks really great with an oversized trouser. It's awesome. 2 of these outfits you've seen all over my Instagram because I wear them all the time. I love them so much. And I honestly don't really know how I found them, because I found them in 2 completely different online thrift stores. So anyway, so the first outfit is my beloved orange suit. This electric orange suit has been amazing. I actually changed the buttons. The buttons I can't kind of gross. They're like these gold buttons, and it really made it look way too vintage. But can you tell I'm really into a certain style right now? This one buttons all the way up as well, and I usually wear it with this electric orange turtleneck, which how I found that, I don't know, but it's actually from H&M. And then it comes with matching pleated trousers as well. Definitely, I'll try to insert like a photo here of the outfit, and it's just so comfy. It's amazing. There's pockets down here on the edge, and it's so rad with my checkerboard slides from Vans. Love these so much with white socks. This orange outfit is perfect. These are just super comfy classics, and I've worn them like every other day this last month. So I had to include these because they're just Vans. Vans are classic. And the next outfit is very similar to the last one. And this one is a red version, very similar to the orange one. And then this also has pockets on the front. And then it comes with, again, pleated trousers. Again, I will enter a photo here. I don't have a photo of the full outfit. I think I have to find one. But I'll enter something here that you can see what it looks like. And I wear a red turtleneck under this as well. So again, you can see just a bit of it at the top. Again, it's all about the vibes. And it's just so comfy, so awesome, such a look. I love it. That I usually wear, again, classics. My Nike Air Force Ones. With them, you like literally can't go wrong. These are just staples. They're so rad, they're so comfy, and they just like look good with everything. And when I'm not wearing my Vans, I'm wearing the Nikes. For accessories, really, I don't know the name of it, but it's my Unif backpack. And again, I live in the city, backpacks are everything, and it just makes it so much easier to travel around. What I really like about this bag is it has two separate zipper compartments. So the front holds my wallet, and then this side actually is easy access into the actual bag, which is nice. So if you have it on your back, you just need to slip in there and get something. You can do that without taking the bag off. There's the straps in the back, and it is 100% leather. And last and completely not least is plant care. I love my plants. Plants are so important to me, and I wanted to make sure I am providing enough air and humidity for my plants. So that led me to buy, you can see here hiding back here, this is my Luma humidifier. The cool thing about it is extremely tall. It's very high, and I love that one, it comes with a remote that looks like it. So we turn it on, it's gonna start doing what it needs to do. And it comes in multiple different lengths. Now this base is what you fill up with water right from here to here. And let me turn it on. It's also very quiet if you didn't notice. But this will last you 45 hours. It's also really good for you and really healthy for you to have a humidifier running, especially during the winter months where the air is so dry. But you can also run it all year round because this specific humidifier is a cool mist humidifier. And if this is too tall for you, it's totally fine. You can take off this really tall piece right here and just put on this smaller neck so that we can make a shorter humidifier. And then actually with the taller piece, if you just were to remove, I believe it's the top one or is it the bottom one? There you go. If you remove just the top piece, you can put the middle piece back on, and it comes with a tiny little spout, and you can have a shorter version. So you have a lot of opportunities with this. It's expensive, but it's definitely worth it. I felt so much better these days when I wake up. I've been feeling a lot better when I wake up in the morning, and I know it has to do with humidifier. I also have a diffuser as well, and I diffuse essential oils like lavender and bergamot and peppermint and tea tree oil, frankincense, orange, lemongrass. It's very much an oasis in here, if you can't tell, with all the plants and the plant life. That is my March favorites. I know that was a lot, and I know this is a very long video, but I have not done favorites in a very long time, and I had a lot of things that I have been using religiously and haven't told you guys, and I really want to tell you. So I hope you liked this video. Definitely comment below if you saw anything here you were, one, interested in, or two, been dying to try. I would love to know that. Also, if you want me to try anything else, let me know. Make sure to like this video and definitely give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because I really don't, like, are you guys getting notifications? And you know, do you know when I'm uploading videos? Do you not? I'd love to actually hear feedback on that. And please make sure to subscribe to join the family, and I will see you in the next video.